Thank you. Wait, so history?
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Losers Round 3 with VU versus CLG. I am your play-by-play caster, accompanied by Johan.
Hello, hello. It is me.
Yes, and today should be actually a pretty interesting game. CLG has been making some pretty solid strides so far in this losers bracket and are looking to make a comeback for that dub. However, VU has definitely gotten the better hand over them as they have been the more kind of dominant team, as I do believe they are 0-4 against VU at least.
Well, hopefully it's a cool game. I haven't started to draft yet, so there isn't much to talk about. Bruno, what
Yeah.
is your favorite teacher? Who is your favorite teacher better? That's a better question.
I don't think. Okay, I guess it's this dude named Mr. Sargent. He's a very passionate guy. Very
Dang,
passionate dude.
that's deep. Uh, uh, I don't know. Do you have any questions for me then, Bruno?
uh, yeah.
Oh,
What's
shoot,
your
we're
shoe
starting.
size?
My shoe says to be 12. 12 or
All
13.
right,
13 on a good day.
here we go. Vu's first ban finally coming up. Alistar would be a solid pick as their Yushin or Ditto, as he goes in this game for now, is definitely a solid Alistar player. We gonna see
I
the
think.
ban.
Alright.
Wait, what?
Is he gonna go next? It kind of just froze at 0.
Oh,
Ah, poopsicles. Wrong link. Oh, we've been played.
nice. Bit of production oopsies.
Yes. We're ready. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Uh, I think we're good now though, right?
Yeah, we're just probably gonna wait up till they restart up. Shit, I misspelled it. All right, here we go. VU, their first band's actually the Morgana. Pretty solid band, as we have been seeing it so far in this league. It's either been a mostly ban or picked champ.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Oh, and Lulu pick from CLG.
Lulu
Oh, that's fun.
ban.
Ban. My bad. My bad.
I do believe VU has been having some conversations on what kind of special comp they're trying to make here. Kaisa would be a very common ban, as CLG's AD carry is quite the Kaisa.
Indeed, he is. Oompa Loompa has sometimes popped off on his Kaisa and carried some of his games as a result.
I'm completely unaware if he's actually if he's gotten a chance to play Kaisa in actual, not LCS, but I do know he's actually a pretty solid Kaisa.
Thought he did. I played Kaisa. I know I played, was it Maokai with him once? He was pretty good. If I
Yeah,
remember correctly.
and the set ban from CLG. It's like we might be getting a certain kind of like one trick type banning here. Not really like a comp denier. A Kali against CLG.
They do have
Now
an Akali player.
They
Uh,
do, but I don't think they ever really want him to play Akali.
he plays Akali on occasion. Rocket 1119. He's actually a pretty good Akali player. Last time I played
Yeah,
against, actually, I was playing Fizz. I got hard destroyed in lane. Wasn't a fun experience, I'm not gonna lie.
and the Janna ban. Huh. I think these are actually pretty solid bans
I didn't know they had
overall.
any Janna players, actually.
Yeah, I didn't know either, but oh god. All right, so VU popping out with their first pick being the Yone. Yone being a pick or play champion, also a very most normally as a most like banned champion in this not LCS, but exciting to actually see him get played for once. CLG's got 5-6
Oh,
to make their pick, and looks like their top laner will pick the Malphite. Has been a normal occurrence. Uh, Pretty solid pick, Diana. I think I do know where the CLG comp may be heading, but so far it is a very strong start.
Malphite's a great first pick in top lane as he goes about even with about every single laner, except those with sustained, built into the kits.
Yeah, I would agree. And I think Diana is just a smart pick all around.
And Dash is
For
really good right now.
yeah,
After those jungle buffs, that was a little bit. When she first popped back up in the jungle, that was a little bit annoying. Because you can just do so
definitely.
much even when she's behind.
I didn't even get to see what would kill me. And the Ez pick from VU. I think their Ezreal was actually really solid last time I saw him play. Very harassing as a very more aggressive type Ezreal play, as he should be played. Already looking at these two comps. Oh god.
Yumi. Wait, did we play this team? We did play this team. I remember this team. This is Matt's team. Oh,
This is not Matt.
is this
I,
Matt's team?
it's not.
It's not. Oh, never mind. That's the only Yumi player I remember, actually.
No, this is a different. This is VU. VU is pulling out the Yumi. Oh wow, Diana mid.
Diana mid with Kane jungle.
All right.
Or can
Okay.
you just
Actually, I think Kane is actually a really smart pick considering the late game like side that VU has currently with the Yone and Yumi. I think Kane actually was a really solid pick.
I
CLG
agree.
banning out Silas. It's like they want VU. Actually, I don't even know which team I like so far more. Which one do you like so far more?
Uh, in terms of lane, Diana, I believe, should have the edge on Yone in the mid lane. Malphite for top, we don't know yet, and Kane for jungle. We also don't know yet. But so far, I kind of like CLG more, assuming that they can really shut down the Ezreal and the Yone simply with the Malphite ult. And just Kane does an insane amount of damage, especially in the mid game.
Definitely. We do see the VU ban on the Leona. Pretty solid ban. Just trying to focus somebody. And the Rise ban. Looks like they're focusing that mid champ pool against VU.
I,
I think they believe it's a Yone top. And
wait, Yone top.
I don't know, man. If they're banning out Salas Rise,
That's Yone top, then shouldn't Malphite have the upper hand? At least until he gets Vampiric Scepter.
MF ban. Oh wow. I think they wanted to play Sivir. I think we might get a Sivir pick here, or a Callista.
Kalista?
He does have a song Callista. That is yeah. I think his Callista's not bad against this comp. I think Callista would also be pretty good because the dash could help against the spacing that Yumi can give with her speed to just disengage. I think that actually be pretty solid. I think CLG might go for this support pick could be kind of big. I really like CLG's comp.
Yeah, same here. Never.
Galio mid. Oh wow.
Oh, it was Yone top then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not. a good matchup for Diana. As you know, Galio counters most Magic champs or AP champs, but especially Assassins too with the Let's see that he has. Wait,
What?
Mordekaiser jungle.
Mordekaiser jungle, yeah. Mordekaiser jungle, definitely. It's a scary guy.
You know,
And they
I'm
did ban the Morgana. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
yeah, I'm actually kind of favoring VU now a lot more because CLG really wants to get in there, specifically with the Malphite, Diana, and Kane, both being melee brawlers, well, both being melee champs. But Mordekaiser and Galio and Yone are all much stronger duelists than just about all of them, especially the
Oh,
Mordekaiser with his passive.
okay, Wukong support. That is
Well, it's probably Malphite support then.
no Malphite support, yeah. But imagine a Wukong support. That's not even a support till like 6 though. And
I don't
against
think
the
he's ever a
Yumi,
support.
I feel like against the Yumi you'd kind of just want to like go in earlier. But with the
Yeah.
Wukong, you got engaged. I don't know if they'll play it like that, but I'm not too sure.
Uh, really, there's like two ways to be a Yumi. Either have the support roam and spread its influence elsewhere and have the ADC play somewhat safe, or they have to be like really aggro and try to shut up, like completely stop the Yumi and the Ezreal, which is kind of
Exactly.
hard to do with the Ezreal E and the Yumi E both given the speed up and being a short range blink.
Exactly. But with the at least with like a Wukong, you have the flash and the copy or the duo, whatever. I forgot the exact name for the ability. But it's the with that you have like a greater space scanner to be able to catch up to that kind of comp. Because I know it's hard, but it's definitely not impossible.
But therefore, wouldn't Malphite be better with just his R?
Just as R. It's
Yeah, his R.
reactable
I mean,
though.
reactable. I don't know, man. That's kind of fast. It depends. It depends. As long as they know Ezreal's E is on cooldown, they should get a free ult there, and hopefully into a kill. Because once Yumi speeds up, Malphite can just Q slow, and
Yeah.
Kalista maybe should be able to kill. Probably.
Kalista,
That'd be
I
pretty
mean,
cool.
I think they're gonna want to fight with minions because Kalista can get even just closer, just hitting and then dashing, and then engaging with her support.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
think I think it's a solid pick. I I can't say which comp I like more. I do like both comps, but as long as there isn't a huge difference in individual skill here in the laning phase, this would definitely be decided by like kind of like team communication in the late game because they both have pretty solid teams for like the whole game all around.
That's true. Originally I thought that the last pick was going to be a support. It's like a well,
Like an
not
actual
no,
support.
yeah, like an actual support, like maybe a surfer or something like that. Which I would give like VU like a complete advantage in almost all team fights. Because like once the Mordekaiser and Galio, what was it? Yone can just ult in or Q3 in, and Galio can just ult it, and they have like basically a free engage. And if as long as they're like in melee range, as I said already, VU would hard win it if they had a surfing. But the Wukong is an excellent team fighter, and it gives
Definitely.
them a slight melee advantage as they now have CLG now has 4 melee champs against VU's 3.
I mean, if maybe who knows? Maybe it's a cracked Yumi. I've played against some really insane Yumis that end up doing more damage than the
Mid laner.
the, the mid lane. It's a little
uh,
inside joke because we played Norm as our friend who actually did less damage than a Yumi, or was it actually a flex ranked? I can't
hey, no,
remember.
no, no, it was Norms, it was Norms,
It's Norm's.
it was Norms. I think he's watching the stream by the way, just saying. But
You
this
did
one
less
has a lot.
damage than a Yumi. Sucks to be you. Now let's keep keep going. I think probably the biggest thing that VU did, Morgana ban is huge. If I feel like if CLG actually gets Morgana against this, it's GG.
Why?
Because
Oh, wait, yeah.
Mordekaiser ult is gone for ganks. It's reactable as fuck. Uh,
Kind
a
of
single
saucy. It's
single Q on Ezreal, obviously dead, and then spacing out with W. Not yeah, Morgana would be huge here, but obviously they're not gonna let that happen. I have a feeling Morgana will not be played this entire series.
Maybe.
I think V is gonna ban it, and I think CLG will not ban it.
Yeah. Actually, Morgana would have been. I have to completely agree with you. Morgana would have been a really good pick here. Not only does it stop the Mordekai's ult, as you said, but also if the Ezra ever gets caught with a Q with the roots, he's probably gonna lose like half HP. And the
Definitely.
Yone, he also gets cucked too with the Q3. It's stopped. It can be stopped with the Morgana Q.
And
Uh,
Yumi could try to full engage with her ult and just get cucked also. Just get, oh, turn around, dead. Boom. Shit's done.
yeah, it's possible. Definitely is possible.
Now we do have a 2.5 minute delay here for spectators as normal. So we will be taking a short break until the match starts.
That's a really cool Kane skin. Wonder what the Ross form for that looks like.
We in? Oh shit, are we live?
There's no
All
way.
right. All right. So here we go. Game 1 of VU versus CLG. Here we go. Now, I gotta say, we got a bit of a skin diff here. We got the Project Mordekaiser. I think VU is already winning this game simply because I feel like CLG might have a computer that can't handle that Mordekaiser ult with like the brand new design and everything. It's so complicated. You can drop frames and lose.
I'd have to agree with you. I think everyone has a skin on VU, but the Diana and I think Callista. No, Callista has a skin, so I guess it's just the Diana there.
Malphite has
Oh
no
yeah,
skin.
Malphite. Oh my god, I should
Yeah,
never
we're
have
the
even skin on
beta.
Malphite. I have like probably the best skin on Malphite. What is it called? Oh yeah, it's like swamp. No, barnacle. Well, wait, what is it called?
They're leashing a cane. Okay.
Ventilation.
Looks like
Okay.
CLG is leashing a cane. Uh, it's a skin diff game, so I mean, VU has to win.
Probably. Hopefully.
Oh my goodness, bit of an early poke here from CLG onto VU as the nice brush placement. Looks like Rocket Ice and Pure Lunar in the mid lane are going to have a bit of a skirmish here, level 1. Pure Lunar does have the level 2, so Rocket will be forced to back up a little bit.
You could have procced this aftershock right then and there. That sucks.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of how laning goes. The second somebody gets 2, you have to back off. Like whenever I know laning, you get level 2 a bit before your enemy laner. That's your lane now. You're on
Yeah, at least
offense
for the moment.
completely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
until they finally get level 2.
Like, oh my goodness. Wukong getting a bit messed up in the top lane there from the Yone. Yone already using Ignite against the Wukong. A lot of poking action going on in every lane, don't you think?
There's a lot of poking. Malphite can only hope to Q poke. But if Yumi knows how to play Yumi, uh, it actually should not matter at all. The amount of shields that you can provide for the Lux, not for the Lux, for the Ezreal, should probably negate most of the Nalth.
Oh, early gank onto the top lane will not result in a kill, but if it did, that would be huge because everyone knows that the second a Yone is behind, it is over for a while.
That's true. Yone actually. Oh, you go?
Keep going. It's all good.
Okay, I'll go. Yone actually has, I think, some of the lowest base stats in the game. Thing is scaling and the amount of like, like how it's like plus 50% AD or something like that. That's just much higher than the rest of the champions, which makes him such a great scaler.
Alright, there we go. I was liking to see that from VU. The Yumi actually separating from the Ezreal more is what we've been kind of not seeing, and we finally see that a little bit more. Yumi's wants to do that. Like that's like the difference between like a normal Yumi and like a cracked one is how much time that they spent actually connected to their teammate. Oh, they're all both taking a tower shot for that little engage onto the Wukong. Overall, this is looking pretty even for just about every lane, with CLG having the better poke, I would say, so far. Oh, we do see a massive engage onto the mid lane. Rocky getting pulled in by the Mordekaiser, being forced to flash. Will be safe, however, is forced to use that some spell.
That's pretty cool. I really like the Mordekaiser skin, I'm not gonna lie.
I do too, but I mean, it's I think it's pretty expensive. It's like is it a $10 one? It's
18.
20, 18. Yeah, alright, yeah. On the expensive side. We
Yeah,
do see Kane onto the bot side here, and it looks like VU will be shoving this wave, so we may see a potential gank opportunity here. It looks like Yone is kind of in the river area. Wukong is definitely forced to hide in tower because everyone knows that the second this Yone gets ahead, it will be GG's.
Yes, you will.
Looks like the Kane will reset, not gank bot. Yumi definitely playing it risky there, but knowing that she can just join her teammate, everything's fine. We do see another good engage from the Yone on the top lane, but Wukong is definitely hiding under tower. Nothing else can be done. We do see R now being able to be used from the front. Wow, that hit. uh, from Rocket's Diana into the mid lane. Galio also now having R. Might see the more map presence being available. Therald Wolf decided to just keep poking on the Wukong top lane, just being an absolute oppressive force. Good God, I would hate to be this Wukong right now against Yone.
Anyway, Yone is really actually his weakest spot should be his laning phase, but even then, Yone is still a great champ and has not too shabby of a laning phase.
Definitely, I would agree. The Rocket being forced to TP to negate, I believe that was a plate and minions. Overall, this game is definitely more on the side of VU as they have the gold lead at almost a pretty much right now it's 0.7k gold lead, but it's about to be a k gold lead. Callista doing good damage, starting to actually poke out the Yumi as she kind of decides to show her face a little bit too much. The Wukong behind 10 CS, but honestly not that bad considering he's been completely under tower the whole time. However, it looks like there will be trouble because it looks like Yone will be trying to freeze that wave on his side and about to deny most likely a lot of CS from this Wukong top lane. Kane is also behind on CS significantly to the Mordekaiser.
Actually, so far it's not looking too hot for CLG. They're down on CS in just about every lane. Oh, and there's a skirmish down the bot lane. Oh, nothing comes from it.
Definitely.
It was such a random, definitely. Okay.
Sorry, I had to talk to somebody.
Okay.
I do believe that VU is aware of the Kane in their jungle as they ping him.
Yeah, they have a ward. They caught him out in vision.
Yeah, 4K. However, it is pretty smart because Wukong now has pretty easy ability to get some of that CS and not have to be completely shut down by the freeze. However, they
Oh,
do give up first strike because of it, because of the Kane hovering that top.
yeah.
So far, VU is definitely having the better early game in laning phase at least. I do believe it's pretty much just Rocket who's kind of sticking his own in the mid lane. Oh my goodness. We do see. I would say CLG won that trade, but I mean, nothing really happened there. VU's Yone took a little bit more damage, but nothing really happened from that top gank.
Actually, I would say that CLG lost that because Kane has been spending a lot of time in top side, and Mordekaiser was able to take both the Gromp and his wolves in the meantime.
Definitely, we see that Galio is actually about to commit with the Yone, and Kane is just going to eat it. He got the blue and just goes right back to VU. Oh my, Ezreal ulted that. I didn't even realize. Ezreal ulted that for the first blood, and the first blood goes to Pure Lunar's Galio.
It would have been better if it went to Yone, but a kill's still a
Definitely.
kill.
I don't even. I mean, it was the taunt coming from the Galio that kind of secured the kill and made sure that Roll Dice would not get anywhere. Their old Wolf still being a very annoying champion. Looks like we do see a commit onto the mid lane with the Mordekaiser being Oh
Oh
there ready.
my.
Gets the pull, gets the slam. Does not get enough to kill, however, but does definitely hurt that Diana hard using his flash to get the Q smash. Kane here trying to protect his tower. Gets just takes a Mordekaiser Q head on. And it definitely looks like they'll be shoving this mid wave. Get as much gold as possible to definitely secure this gold lead. Roll dice denying Galio from doing anything. They're spam pinging bot lane's gone because I do believe they think that they were probably rotating for a mid play here.
Did they just back?
Yeah.
They backed, right?
Yeah, they backed.
That's their comment. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, Wukong TPing top. behind a significant CS at this point. Same with the Kane, same with the Diana, same with the Callista. Just behind. CLG completely behind. CS is not going too well.
Yeah,
But I would say that
agreed.
they're at least trading okay, right?
Yeah, but it's not worth the amount of CS that they're losing.
Yeah.
I mean, they may be trading pretty decently, but Wukong, I believe, is down a level, isn't he? Yeah, Wukong's down a
Yeah.
level. That means you had to miss out on some XP. And that's just in the top lane. Mid lane, it's still a big CS gap. A 20 CS, that's basically a kill. Was it like 15?
Yeah, but he has been getting ganked. He gets like that's like 2 ganks
That is two ganks.
mid
So
lane. So
then,
mid lane's been getting kind of shut out as the only kind of medium area. CLG's Wukong is actually a really smart Yumi ult. Just
yeah,
denies everything. Good disengage.
completely
Oh,
sides the game from getting the stuff. Wait,
solid Yumi ult to solidify the disengage. Once again, the Yone is looking to do a little bit of damage to the Wukong. CLG's top laner is kind of known for being extra. Oh, we do. No, we're not going to see an engage. I'm just going to see a bit of a poke there on the bot lane.
uh,
Sorry, go ahead.
do you know which Kane he's going for? He went Dark Harvest, and when you go Dark Harvest, you mostly want to go Blue Kane, but
Sorry, but you kind of have to stop that little train of thought there, as we do see that the Yone ult misses actually, giving the Wukong a bit of an opportunity, but definitely the Mordekaiser will solidify the last hit there. Now they did
okay.
summon the Rift Herald there, and that tower was most definitely gone. I don't know if Wukong could have gone out there in time if he would have just dipped tower earlier, but I mean that's just unlucky. All that plating going to the Yone, giving him a lot more money. We do
Yeah.
see Yone. They do have vision on the Yone mid. Oh my goodness, we see also Mordekaiser converging out to the mid. Things are not looking too good for CLG right now.
Yeah, Kane has lost a lot of camps. While Mordekaiser has been ganking, he has also been counter juggling. And as of yet, none of Kane's ganks have been seen to find any success.
Oh, we do see finally an engage from the bot lane, but nothing is able to happen as Ezreal has 2 different types of disengages with his E and Flash, and also Yumi's just speed. Mordecai. Oh no, this is looking pretty dicey for the bot lane. We now have around 4. That's the whole squad. BU is completely inside of the bot jungle of CLG. Being oppressive, not letting them play in their own playground, not being able to secure a kill on Diana, but we'll definitely get a free drag here. VU has definitely just had their way against CLG so far, at least. It's not over, but this is definitely pretty solidly towards VU's favor.
Yeah, CLG is already about basically 4.3k gold deficit with only 2 deaths on their name. It's really just a battle of CS right now. They're just down CS both in, no, they're down CS in literally every single lane. And unless if you count supports, but like, bro, no, you really count supports.
Yeah, obviously not. It's a Yumi. You're not gonna compare yourself like, oh, I got more gold at you, or I mean, you can't compare if you did more. I mean, if you did less damage than a Yumi, then yeah, that's pretty bad. But we're not gonna know that till later.
Yeah.
What do you think CLG has to do in order to change this up a bit to not just completely get out of the game?
I think that CLG. Oh wait,
Nah, it's just a bit of actually a lot of damage coming. Oh, we do see a TP top lane. Yone definitely having to disengage here. It looks like Diana will try to chase. They do have Galio and the Mordekaiser in top river, so if the Yone wants to fight, he's definitely all for it. Diana most likely having to run away here. Galio just missing the Q. Yone also missing his R. They hit the rocket. Oh my goodness. Nothing is going the way for CLG. Ezreal ult, accompanied by Mordekaiser, just oppressive nature.
Oh,
and Yone also securing a kill here. And just that was, although they were not all in that top jungle, it looked like it. That Ezreal ult, I do believe, hit both of them, and their entire team converged perfectly on two of them. So that was basically a 5v2 because obviously Yumi's on the Ezreal. So that was honestly just good team chemistry there for that fight.
yeah. I just realized Ezreal's running grass. Wow. I don't even know what Ezreal's run, but I had never thought it was actually grasp.
Hmm. Mordekaiser in the opposition's jungle looking for a little bit of scuffle here, not getting what he wants, being forced to leave. Yeah, VU has no reason to fear any kind of engage. Their entire team is currently around ball lane besides the Yone, and that's pretty much all they need, considering that Wukong's top.
You know. Even now, I don't think Kane has even gotten one of his forms yet, which is it's a little bit late for Kane to get his forms now. I'm not saying
I
it's
do,
late, but
yeah,
like he should have
for
gotten it by
for it
now.
to, for it to be a massive impact. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Kane's
do.
honestly.
I do see, however, that Mordekaiser and Yone, I think, are yet to hit ults. Actually, I think Mordekaiser hit an ult, but I do know that the Yone is yet to like solidly hit an ult in a team fight. They should CLG should definitely be backing up right now. That tower is gonzo. Kane decided to
Ooh,
commit. Mordekaiser flash being used. Kane's Q hitting up both of them. Mordekaiser being a big big fight, but not being able to, but being actually a impressive force there. Sorry, I feel sick for some reason. The Kane ulting onto the Ezreal. CLG doing a solid fight there, but definitely they need this Yumi kill here. This will no, come on,
and no
please.
credit. That sucks.
Honestly, considering the fact that they were so behind, and I do believe that crispy chicken was worth some gold, I think that's pretty. Oh, well, it went from being worth to not being worth as he's at top turn getting split pushed by the Yone.
They really just need a force place right now. CLG needs to just even go for the dumb ones, like the ones with like a 15% chance of winning. They're way too far behind to be playing safe. And it looks like the other team will outscale them. Kalissa's a great scaler. Malphite, AP Malphite, I don't know how well that scales. I'm not gonna lie. Diana, I also don't know. Kane, I know, falls off. I guess he is running Dark Harvest, which I still am confused about because he has Gore Drinker, but then he's running Dark Harvest.
The gold difference is significant enough to where this is a bit of a problem
Yeah, it
for it.
definitely is.
Yeah. VU, as long as they don't somehow lose like 5 fights in a row, should be pretty chill. Once they
That's a
get
good.
another uncontested drag, 4 VUs will be their third drag.
Dude, that Mordekaiser passive is just so cool.
Yone just doing an illegal amount of damage against the Malphite. Ooh,
That was
Force
clean.
using an ult and actually finally hitting a 3-man ult. Ezreal and the Galio also ulting, both hitting, completely turning the tables. Yone doing an insane amount of damage and being able to just perfectly live. VU just dominating in that team fight. Slaying drag and having an ability to be able to be there for the top lane, for the rift there in the fight, that was just perfect for VU.
That was such a beautiful ult for Yone, or from Yone. They all just like lined up directly for him. It was he took advantage of their positioning, and it worked out wonderfully for them.
It's about time he hit an ult. Been missing, but that one was huge. Yeah, VU kind of in a very solid spot here. Do you think? Never mind. I was gonna be like, how crazy would it be if VU just FF for shits and gigs and be like, you know, we'll win the next two.
I mean, if they do it, that'd be like props to them. They have like confidence, like really, really high confidence, which is obviously always a great thing to have. But I don't know if they can really do that. CLG is, though they're doing bad this game, they're not a bad team at all. Just some mishaps here and there have really put them out of this game.
I agree. They're not a bad team. It's just this game was just a bit of a everything that could have gone wrong went wrong type of situation.
Mm-hmm. This is the first time I've ever seen a Yone with GA second item. Normally Yone wants to like rush, oh, it's gonna be Lascaro? No, not much. Yone wants to rush IE. IE or Bloodthirst second till he's get his 100% crit rate on him.
Looks like we are about to get ready for a bit of a bot fight here in the jungle of CLG, but oh, yep, here we go. Best started here. We see Yone getting ulted by the Diana. Yone being absolutely leveled by that damage. Yone coming in also with the Galio being able to support the Mordekaiser. Not enough damage is being done by the side of CLG. They cannot do anything as we see Rolled Ice and Wukong just get absolutely decimated by the team play here. Yone getting absolutely leveled from that engage, but just nothing being willing to happen with the edge, with the Yumi just being able to do whatever she wants. Yumi ult also being a very pivotal moment for them at that moment, as it gave enough time for the Galio to just ult and support from the route that the Yumi provided. That was just the most perfect way that it could have gone.
Yeah, it was. Diana sadly did not hit anyone with their ult. I think that would have been the saving grace, and ult from Diana. Hopefully, an ult
Oh,
from the the Malphite, and then maybe a knock up from the Kane to just have them CC chained, and hopefully the Callisto would be able to finish them all by then.
I was hoping to see a dancing Shelly.
Same here, dude. I've yet to see it in an actual game, unless you count.
Just clips. They're like,
No, like what's the new game mode right now?
oh, Blitz,
Yeah, that
Mech
thing.
Blitz.
What was the last thing I saw?
Alright, looks like the Galio and Yumi are looking a little bit confident here as we see the Diana hitting her Q, but decided not to engage, which is actually pretty smart. Actually, now it's just to be a great converging kill here, but the Yumi is definitely fast as fuck, so I mean, not looking too hot. Oh, please, please, no, please find him. No,
That's a shame.
it's not their fault, they don't have vision.
I know. Still makes it a shame though.
Indeed. Let's check these stats really quick as we see Yone just now hitting 200 CS at the 23-minute mark, which is pretty nice, I would say. If you review Yone being 4-0 fed, Mordekaiser 5-0 fed, Galio 2-0 with 144 CS, not as fed but fed. This is, oh my god. Malphite losing more than half his HP, being forced to ult and then just immediately recalling. Not afraid. Got completely leveled by the Ezreal's damage there. It
Yeah,
looks like Galio looking for another fight here. It's hard to cut you off there, but looks like he'll get knocked up by the Kane. Wukong also joining the fight, forcing him to back up with the explosion from the fruit. Yone hitting a two-man ult, just completely being an unstoppable force against this Kane and Wukong. CLG being forced to back off and giving up Cloud Soul, but Galio will get the last hit there on the Wukong and kill, flashing for it. Everything that could have gone wrong just went wrong again. CLG is playing it safe pretty much every engage and just getting engaged on and still eating it. Nothing really much that they can do here.
yeah, to be there.
I feel like you're right in that these are the times that CLG should just go for a dumb play that will just randomly work sometimes.
Yeah, it's the only way they have a fighting chance. Cause like in any straight up like team fight, they're gonna hard lose every single fight.
Yep, that's a 5-man bear. I feel like, I mean, it's tough because CLG is definitely able to see, like, to communicate and get one member of VU down early in the fight. But as we see every time, the Yumi is on that and the Galio is on that, and then they waste time going for that one person to just get leveled by every other ult imaginable.
That's completely true.
This is pretty bad. Malphite is not tanky at all, as we saw. So I mean,
He's building AP.
yeah,
Just
which
change.
yeah,
I'd expect personally a tank Malphite.
I
But I
feel
guess it
the
could work.
the situation kind of calls for it more. But
Maybe.
that's just because the hole that they currently find themselves in.
Maybe just trying to assassinate Ezreal as fast as possible. That's what they thought would have been the best strat.
Understandably so. However, at this point, I feel like VU could just full engage and win the game at this point with just the three people that they have. Now with their ulti being in the mid in the opponent's nexus area, there is kind of over.
Yeah. This game is just about over.
I
They're
mean,
about to break bot inhib, and there's a wave pushing top side, which will slowly take that as well.
yeah,
Oh,
Yone committing a three-man ult, complete leveling their HP. Ezreal ult also getting another bunch of damage done. Mordekaiser being able to get the bot inhib, and Yumi just deciding to get the kill on the Diana. It looks like. Though the Kane refuses to go down, and game one goes to BU. Solid game from VU there. Pretty much Yone was able to do an insane amount of damage as we saw just now. Oh my goodness. Oh no!
oh
Yumi
wow.
did more damage than Wukong and Kalista. Can't really
That's not,
blame her though, because the Wukong was completely under tower that entire top lane and did not have the opportunity to get close to really anybody to do any damage.
yeah, that's every single lane lost. Jungle lost. It was just the other team was able to CS more, and I don't know. I actually don't really know. Not gonna lie.
I mean, everything, like you said, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. There was not a every team fight that we saw happen basically went wrong for CLG.
Yeah, it was like a crucial mistake that they did that kind of screwed them all over.
Yeah, we will be starting up this game too in a couple minutes. I think we're gonna take a 5 minute break in between each game. So we'll be back once we start the next game. Correct. Hello and welcome back to game two. Sorry about that. Looks like actually, let's be happy. There's no break in between each game. So just going right back into it. CLG getting the first ban against VU, instant Yone ban. I kind of saw that one coming. Morgana ban obviously from VU. They have to ban Morgana, otherwise their comps will most likely be eating it. Hey John, do you think there's going to be much change in these comps?
Uh, in the comps,
Yeah, the comps themselves. The
comp
comp.
wise, I feel like CLG is gonna do some more. Not saying like smarter bands, but like bands that I feel would be more effective. As you saw, that Ione in the top lane was, wow, he was doing awesome. He was actually doing great. Uh, Actually everyone was doing great, but that Ione specifically was doing great. And they, as you can see now, they banned it. The comps are definitely gonna change for sure because of the bans, but hopefully the players will be able to adapt and shut their stuff.
Yeah, we do see a very mirrored ban from last game, besides with the admission of Yone from CLG. Yone and Ezreal makes sense. They don't want the bot lane to be able to disengage as easily as they did. It kind of did the opposite of what they wanted, which was more fighting. Macaulay continued ban. Looks like VU will just ban the same thing out, as you don't see any bit of a problem from last game. As they really shouldn't.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. V doesn't even have to change anything there in this next game. Except for that Yone pick, they played that entire game pretty well. Maybe against the Knowledge, might need to change some stuff. Knowledge doesn't line that hook. Chances are, whoever's ADC or support who gets hooked is probably screwed. But it's gonna be Knowledge jungle. Yeah, probably not. Right?
Please do it. I
Yeah,
want to. I want to see it.
oh, the
Y-
first pick
The
to Yumi.
Yumi pick again. Oh
Yumi is
God.
just too strong. A good Yumi is a good Yumi. Well, I can be said about any single character, but a good character is a good player is a good player. It's better said.
Yumi was solid. Was a
Was
very
it?
solid Yumi.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. The switch to Zaya. I thought you'd see the Vayne, that actually I thought would be like extremely huge for VU,
Uh,
but
no, I think the Zai is actually a good pick here. If
yeah, I
Knowledge
think
ever have
that
engages. Yeah, you
yeah,
go, you go.
I agree though that Zaya is a good pick, but I just assumed that with the Vayne we'd just see like a complete like a one-sided fight later.
Maybe later. I mean, that's assuming they do well in lane, because as we all know, Vayne's weakest point in the game is definitely in lane. She has such a short range, and the only redeeming
Oof.
factor would be that that condemned is a pretty gosh darn good stun. Other than that, she should, in theory, hard lose lane. She should, at least.
Yeah, we do see a Heimerdinger top being uh, chosen by the CLG with the Lucian mid. So far these comps are extremely different actually. Pantheon being more of a flex champ pick. Don't really know exactly where he's gonna go. Could go top, mid, jungle.
Uh, in this case, I would like to see it personally mid. Pantheon. Pantheon's ult gives him like semi-global access and kind of like the Galio, as Galio's ult has saved not only the Yone a couple times, but like the Ezreal I believe twice.
Yeah,
Uh, Pantheon can hopefully do the same.
Mordecai is their ban, solid. They're just banning the last comp, I guess, or the comp they just played against, forcing VU to change things up a bit.
That's a smart idea. You truly show that they really knew what they were doing with those characters, and Maybe have to change it up. Force them to play something that they aren't as comfortable with.
Silas band coming back in. Yeah, they definitely have to focus that mid later. As Diana, I think, was pretty much the only one that kind of went okay in lane until obviously Mordecai started focusing and ganking more. But that lane did not go too bad for the CLG.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
set ban again. All right.
Wait, why ban set here though?
I don't know. I just want to focus him, I guess. Just try to make him more uncomfortable, I guess. Even though I think he has a plethora of top champs.
No, but I feel like Lucian and Heimerdinger would both be really good against set. Ice Heimerdinger has that stun and an insane amount of poke. Granted, he is screwed once he gets Stride Breaker, but until
Oh
then,
boy.
Heimerdinger should have free range. A Corki mid.
Pantheon jungle?
Gets Pantheon top against
Could
a
be.
Heimerdinger. Actually, they're both flex picks. Lucian is, was it triple flex? And Heimerdinger is quad flex. So, I mean, it's good that they're picking very flexible characters. Really, oh, wait, what? Wait, no,
Ari.
it's Heimerdinger support, right? No, so
No, Ari. No. Oh! We can see Dr. Mundo before his rework. Is it Lucian bot with Nautilus, Ari mid, Heim top, and
I
jungler
don't
last?
know.
See that Blitz jungle, baby? What?
Wait, what?
Oh, wait, what?
Aspinalis jungle,
Yeah, Nautilus jungler.
Blitzcrank,
Hey,
and
we see the
Lucian,
Nautilus jungle.
and
There we
Alice
go.
jungle.
CLG wins this game in the fans' hearts. The fan.
Loser. We are the fans for now.
Oh yeah, we are.
Actually,
V
I have yet to actually seen it be played, by the way.
Nautilus jungle.
Yeah,
Last time I saw it played, I saw it played by somebody that was under level 30 and new to league. And oh boy, even he did okay.
did you really?
Yeah, no, that was garbage.
Okay, yeah.
Actual dog water, but we'll see if this is good. I think I think
I
VU's kind of got the better comp, at least for what we know.
think it's all about Iron Digger, Iron Illusion all have like really good poke. Blitzcrank can single out a target. If you can get either Corki or the Zaya, it'd be awesome. Uh, Pantheon, not as much so, and Nunu would probably be the worst one to grab. Um, it's just between the fact if CLG could just kite them out or just poke at them long enough to the point where they're too low to engage. Because if VU is able to get in, they should be able to just win this and win all team fights.
Mm-mm. Wait,
What?
huh?
They break the rules? What happened? Oh, never mind. What?
It's a new.
Yeah, it's Nunu. You not see that?
I completely forgot that the jungler picked last. It's fine.
Okay. Well, there's a pretty cool pick. I personally also play Nunu, and I can say that I'm a pretty cool dude. You know, pretty cool people play him.
I can. Yeah, I've tried Nautilus before. As somebody that's played Nautilus before, I can say Nautilus pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think I think Ari is a bit of a strange pick, just because I feel like VU here is trying to go a little bit later, at least if like they get, because I think they have the ability to get there given individual skill. They have the ability to make it to late game, and I do believe Ari falls off extremely hard compared to Corki.
No, Corki is a scaling champ.
Exactly, he's
Uh,
not going to do anything until he gets those items.
yeah, that's entirely true. Lane, hopefully Ari can take advantage of Corky's very weak, just laning phase in general. His only redeeming quality is that he's ranged, which is really good. Especially if you're a very weak laner, you can at least either poke out your enemies or CS in the back.
Definitely. We will be, however, in 30 seconds entering once again a spectator delay. So we will be taking a short break until the start of the match. See you then. All
for any
right,
match.
here we go into game 2 of VU versus CLG. I gotta say right now, actually I'm gonna ask you, John, which comp do you like more?
Which comp do I like more? I think I personally like the
Invade,
CLG is a
invade,
bit more open. Invade.
invade,
They do
invade.
have double hook, so.
They do. Oh, but they're also counter invading. You mean Zaya? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is Zaya, bro. Please, 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 please. No. Please on this hook. Please, I'm begging you.
Please, that'd be pretty cool.
Does he not have hook?
No,
Oh,
Yushin, you
flash.
cooked it.
You fool, Yushin, you fool. Why are they still falling with what's this is already okay, man. Well, that didn't go too well for CLG. Now they don't even get invade now. This Nautilus is already going to be behind. But he
Oh
is
yeah,
mostly a ganking jungler, to be honest.
dollars.
But yeah, he's only going to gank.
Oh yeah, yeah, probably.
If you're playing him right, he should pretty much just be ganking.
I thought you
This
should be
Nuna's
doing
going to
both.
take
Kind of
the
like Nunu.
entire top jungle. Pantheon already landing a solid bit of poke against his Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger returning with the cannons. Huh. I do not know how this will pan out, really. Each jungler was. I feel like Nunu really doesn't have anything to fear against the Nautilus, as she literally just goes to the wolves, not caring about the Nautilus already on his way. What is something gonna happen here? Are we gonna get a little bit of a fight or something?
Oh,
No, just kind of. Oh, now it's actually securing the gold
wait,
for the
why does he stay
wolves.
up? Wait, what?
Yeah, why did he
Why?
not? I would have engaged. It's a level 2 Nunu. What's gonna happen to you? All right,
But they win that early. What?
they do that. They
Oh,
do win that hard early. Ari
but
just
does he
commits
not have
and
Q
boom.
yet?
Ari
Probably
just
doesn't have Q
commits.
yet.
There's no. Oh yeah, because he has the shield and E. He doesn't have Q.
That
Oh
sucks.
my. Oh my god. So they relied completely on Blitzhook then for that invade.
Yeah.
I feel like if it were me, I would have just said fuck it, and I would have just flashed with the Blitzhook. I would have said it's a long. Oh, well, never mind. Scratch that idea. He's a Pantheon jumping onto the Heimerdinger, but actually getting counter engaged perfectly, or disengaged with even more damage than against him from the Heimerdinger turrets. So far, this top lane is definitely back and forth. Actually, no one really getting ahead. Bot lane definitely being pushed back as it should be normally with the Yumi. Heimerdinger getting more poke against his Pantheon. Pantheon being dangerously low here. Single stun could do it, but Pantheon being smart and deciding to back here. Nunu getting that top scuttle. Looking for an engage here onto the Heimerdinger. It looks like hiding in the brush area to make sure. Yep, there we go. We have the big ball coming in towards top lane. Pantheon flashing in. Heimerdinger being forced to flash
That's a
away
chase.
and ignited, giving the first blood to the Nunu. Heimerdinger played that extremely well lane wise, but the jungler would just happen to be there, and it's just unlucky. Because I would have to say I think Heimerdinger did everything right there for laning at least.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. You guys have to watch out for the new jungle. If you ever shove the prune a little bit, Nunu can easily gank you, and you're gonna have to waste either your flash, or you gotta have a really nice stun. You get out of the Nunu's E.
Although the Pantheon does have an assist over the Heimerdinger, their CS is still even. So that's, I mean, at least got that going for you
Actually,
in the
Hammer
top
should
lane.
have more CS in a bit. Top ways is pushing.
Oh boy. Nautilus queuing first onto the Corki instead of just landing the root.
I
Bit
think
of
you should
just landed the root first and then did everything and then queued as the Corki was disengaging. It would have been
yeah,
the better play there. I think he just got freaked out like, oh, Corki, gotta queue him.
definitely.
Which is understandable. Drag being now into play as Nautilus backs. So far, I can say that CLG is doing better, like at least lane-wise, but jungler-wise, Nunu is definitely outperforming the Nautilus right now.
Actually, but this is only early game, so we can't really decide yet. Oh, that
Oh,
was a.
okay, it's a hook,
Wait, was
but
that really?
you put
Oh
yourself into a 2v3
no.
situation, getting yourself rooted completely. Nunu completely engaging onto the Lucian, doing a lot of damage. Nautilus coming out into the fray a bit late there, getting the hook onto the Xayah, rooting her, forcing the flash. Sorry, from the Xayah. Nunu being absolutely one tap. Flash is being taken. An insane pull from the Blitzcrank, also forcing the Yumi to be out of position completely as she also takes it. Great counter engage from the side of. Oh my god, and the mid kill! We don't even see the mid play there! As the Ari also gets the mid kill against Pure Luna's Corki. That just went the perfect way it could have gone for CLG, giving them now the solid gold lead of a K. And of course, and also top lane landing a solid stun there and doing a lot of damage. CLG definitely having a bit of a change of pace here for the laning phase at least.
Yeah, things are looking a lot better for them now.
Definitely. Although I did say that the Nunu was outperforming this Nautilus so far. I mean, she was, but they definitely over-engaged there onto the side of CLG, trying to get that kill and giving the Nautilus ample opportunity to actually just completely scratch that idea. As Heimerdinger takes one too many tower shots, putting him in dangerous amount of HP with no mana. Oh my god, that was scary. They're both very low, but Pantheon does have full mana, and they're just both just gonna back. Or is that an ult? That looks like it might be an ult. That's a Pantheon ult.
Uh,
No, it's not.
to where? No, I should recall.
No, okay, my bad. It said channeling for me. I got freaked out a bit. I was like, no way, is he ulting somewhere with that HP?
Uh, that's gonna look a little bit different when it's challenging. You'll see. It's a little bit cool.
Yeah, no, yeah. Kind of freaked me out a bit. Nunu securing top scuttle. CLG so far playing really solid. CS wise, they're sticking up there with a bit of a top gap in the CS wise, and mid here, 10 behind, but that's fine, really, because she's got the kill over. And bot lane obviously got the counter engaged, putting their Lucian 2-0 ahead. So far, CLG is playing very solid right now.
Yeah, it's actually really what they want. They really want to shut down the Sire early, because Sire hard outscales the Lucian, and so does the Yumi towards the Blitzcrank.
Oh, and a solid engage from the Pantheon, level 7 now. Oh, and Nunu also is top lane, it looks like. Kenny gets the turn he can, knocking up the... Oh my god, he actually lives from the flash and swerve from the Pantheon Q. Solid, using the forcing the Pantheon to ignite him and still not getting the kill. Nunu
Yeah,
now top lane getting... Oh, Heimerdinger looks like he's kind of overstaying a bit. I don't know if this will come back to bite him or not, as he was very low. Nautilus on top lane. Good engage onto the Pantheon.
TP
And a
from mid.
TP top. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, actually no, Nautilus lands R onto the Nunu. Actually, this is a solid play. Oh my god. And bot lane also doing a solid play with Yushin being able to secure the kill with the R. As we saw the Lucian damage from the R also doing a lot of... This is just perfect right now.
It's really going in their favor.
I do believe Blitzcrank should go mid here for some support on the Quirky kill, but it's fine. Oh, never mind. I didn't even notice Nautilus on the Quirky perfectly. Oh my god, the hook! Perfectly placed, forcing the Yumi to ult. Looks like Lucian will be shut down under tower because he did get rooted, and the Yumi will still get killed by him though, but the Yumi did ult to get the root onto the Lucian under tower. So unlucky trade there, but overall, big wins here for CLG. CLG
it's
definitely got comp did I think then. Alright, is that what happened then?
yeah. I definitely seem to be a lot more confidence. I was originally thinking CLG to sort of be losing early game due to the momentum that VU had last game,
Well,
but apparently not. Apparently I was wrong.
see the Hex Tech flash there from Blitzcrank. Yeah, pure. The both top laners playing pretty aggressive, I would say, with the Pantheon always trying to go in and kind of getting disengaged really hard by the Heimerdinger, pretty much just being perfect for Heim. I mean, right now it'd be a pretty good engage from the Heim if he lands a stun. And he lands a stun, actually, just as I was saying, lands everything bit of damage, but it's just not that much damage, actually. I'm surprised. Oh, that's why the cannons were not completely focusing him. They were also looking at the minions there. Nunu and Corki looks like they're kind of moving their way up. Sorry, just the Corki is moving his way up, trying to probably secure Prio here. I do believe that Heim saw that, yeah, okay, Heimerdinger knows, that's good at least. They're going to secure Rift Herald here with 3 top.
Sure. Use the package. Oh no, my
Yo, looks like Yumi pinging her R in 8 seconds. We may see a bit of a bot fight here. Oh, it looks like they're trying to deny Rift Herald, which is actually very smart. If your CLG can get this Rift, this is going to be huge. And looks like they actually
Yeah.
will, as they are. Oh,
No,
never mind.
did it restart?
It reset, yeah. I don't know how, seeing they were hitting it.
That's unlucky, dude. It's actually completely max.
Yeah, no, that was unlucky. I mean, at this point, they should just take this fight, considering Pandia is nowhere near, but that would rely on a Nautilus Q hook. Looks like we see a TP from the Blitzcrank outside of the vision from the bot lane, so it looks like there definitely will be a fight for this Scuttle, for this Rift Herald, as CLG definitely wants to secure it, which is a smart move. And they will secure it with the Blitzcrank there, and they will trade objectives, it looks like. Unless they somehow rush their way towards Drag. But no, yeah, it looks like they will trade objectives. Yep. To be honest, I think CLG won that. I think Rift is bigger than Drag for them, considering they already had the Drag lead.
If they're able to get a tower pre. Oh no,
Oh
it's
my
a
goodness,
CC
this is
help.
huge, this is huge, this is huge! Can Blitzcrank hit this hook? No, he cannot! That was very reliant on the Blitzcrank hitting this ult, however, I think I might just see a Rift get placed, considering that it is max plating here.
Yeah, if CLG is able to get at least first tower or a tower.
There it is, yep, called it. Puts him in the more comfortable spot, right?
Not the best on music, but it's also not the worst.
Yeah, good solid gold usage there. Oh, Blitzcrank almost getting another nice hook there. So far, CLG in this laning phase is doing a very, very solid job. However, you cannot count out VU just yet, as we see the Zaya and Corgi still yet to be a very effective members of this game. But
Yeah,
once they
yeah.
are, we'll be.
It's gonna be a while till that. They're already down 2 deaths. Maybe putting them behind. Lucian's already a level above them too.
However, CS is pretty much even though. Oh, we do see another engaged top lane. I know Heimerdinger's mad. Oh wow, okay.
No way. Okay, yeah.
I guess Nunu ulted that.
And
No
they
way.
should not.
That was
That would
huge.
happen.
Can you get it? Oh, okay, that's pretty
You can't
huge.
get the second one.
There's no way you can get the Nunu, to be honest. You should be kind of scared of the Nunu, yeah. The lifesteal.
I'm not gonna lie, the Nunu kind of griefed that one. He should have stayed closer to the Pantheon because he all need. He hasn't used Flash yet.
Oh my god. This is very although it looks like CLG is definitely the more comfortable spot with their 3k gold lead. Now it's about to be 2k, sorry. And it definitely is that VU is not afraid to continue to just keep fighting back though. They're not playing they did play that a little bit safe with the drag switch and not deciding to fight on Herald, but they pretty much in laning just about everybody except mid lane is still definitely trying to fight back. But I feel bad for this Heimerdinger. He's getting perma-ganked top.
I really like the sound effects on the Corki skin.
Yeah, I agree. I think that skin also has the twerking feature on it. That's also pretty nice. It's like Pantheon and bot lane here. We might see a Pantheon R here under tower? No, alright, they're gonna back off. Yeah. I think they're just gonna try to secure objectives for now, I guess, with the Pantheon not being in lane. Heimerdinger deciding, I don't know if he's, I can't see, so I don't know if he's hard pushing that or slow pushing it, so. Yeah, Pantheon should just be making his way top, I guess.
Actually,
Yep.
could maybe ult that. Maybe
Oh,
also.
nice.
Oh, there he is. Yep.
Yeah, there's the ult. Ult. Wow. Pantheon perfectly used that shield against the Heimerdinger. If Pantheon did not time that shield right, he would have probably died.
Probably. That stun was massive, and I think Heimerdinger ulted W. So
Yeah.
it's unlikely that he'd actually live. That he was up.
Yeah, Heimerdinger played that pretty well, but I mean, it still forced them off of him, so I mean, it's still, you know, it's not bad. They both hard. Looks like there will be an objective, a fight for the objectives here, as we see. However, Heimerdinger is still top.
Dude, Heimerdinger did not bring that TP. Maybe about flash and ignite. I guess he was playing for lane.
Yeah, Blitzcrank knows he shouldn't really be taking too much poke right now. However, we do see the two junglers go at it in the bot river. Blitzcrank going immediately to support. Yumi ulting a little early there. And Zaya also committing the counter ult against the Lucian, getting a massive outplay and the same amount of damage on the recalling of the feathers. Oh no, everything that just went good for CLG went wrong, unless they can secure this kill onto the... Yes, they did perfectly! However, just go to the Nautilus is not the best situation here. Not Everfrost, sorry. The sun being used onto the Zaya. Blitzcrank dying, sadly, but are securing a lot more kills. Shouldn't really be afraid
Wait a
of
second
you.
here.
Oh my god.
The sustain.
Yo, Yumi's out of mana! No, go in!
There's his minions there. The minions can't kill him. Ooh.
That is the first turret going to be used. So what looked like to be a very one-sided game for the side of CLG just turned very even very quick. As we see, the gold is pretty even actually. Although the kills are in CLG's favor, it really does not matter. As we see, the towers are really being hurt here against CLG.
Oh no. He overstayed.
Oh, but he times it pretty well to negate the damage, and gets ignited to force to run away. What do you think? What do you think CLG needs to do here, Johan, to really just kind of continue to play like they have been? Sorry, scratch that idea. As we see, Nunu decided to snowball in and really eats it for it, getting healed up by the Yumi, but it will not be enough as he eventually gets killed by Rocket. They do force them off of drag, and the Corki does use package, but really to no avail as the Nunu running away kind of drew all the attention away from that fight from the Corki R. Or from the Corki package, sorry. We will see here a converge mid lane, which is probably the smartest play, but it is the smartest play. But Corki, unless somehow it gets caught out. Pantheon R'ing in and deciding to stun him. Once again, perfectly timing it. I think Heimerdinger definitely needs to switch up his timing on that counter engage. Because Pantheon is on that every time because he kind of knows when to put up that shield. As Heimerdinger just kind of immediately always uses as soon as he gets out of the stun. Deciding to misses the Q. This is a good counter engage from the Nunu going on to the Nautilus. Gets the knockup. Corki doing a lot of damage with his R. Shooting up little rockets at them. Not going to be enough, and looks like both teams will just simply dip their toes in the water and back off. Lucian, however, playing a little bit dangerous as we see the Nunu looking for an engage on him with the ball. but instead we'll just be forcing him off the tower, and everything will calm down. You telling me that skin is worse than is worse than Baker Pantheon?
It is. No, for Baker Pantheon's recon mission, he literally bakes a pie. That's pretty cool.
I think I don't know if that's cool. I say it's like cute or something, but I feel like cool is like the Dragon Man.
Well, apparently you don't know what cool is and what cool isn't.
But yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what would be really cool right now would be seeing a Blitzcrank hook, but they definitely have to disengage. We do see Nunu engage onto Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger doing a lot of damage to disengage here. Niles coming in to help, does not have R, I believe, because he just used it. Does have a Q, misses it. Pantheon in to help. We see the R coming in from the Nunu. Pantheon gets the stun off onto the Heimerdinger, doing a lot of damage. Timing, once again, the shield perfectly, countering Heimerdinger's damage. Oh wow, Nunu actually gets the shutdown on the Pantheon. Xayah ulting onto the Nautilus to secure the kill. Nautilus R-ing the oh my god, Nautilus R-ing onto the Xayah actually just saved his life. The R being able to do so much damage, but Xayah's callback on the feather is also just as well. This is too much, and looks like Nautilus will be getting caught out here as the callback should get him. Yeah.
I am not gonna lie, I think the Xayah played that really poorly. She used her ult, honestly, I believe not the best way. She used it a little bit too early. She should have waited for the Nautilus ult, but it
I
all
mean,
ended well.
if Ari just hit that, if Ari would have hit the what is this, the Everfrost stun there? Oh, that would have been pretty nice.
That
The
would
Rid, sorry, it would have been a lot nicer for her though. She would have maybe gone the double instead of the single. Just like that, VU has overtaken CLG in gold and turrets, so this is once again gone towards the side of CLG. I mean, sorry, to the side of VU, as they have the singular turret lead and the gold lead. However, Blitzcrank going for the hook onto the blue, but instead actually hooks the Pantheon, getting engaged on and stunned. However, Pantheon has just used the shield, so if Pantheon just clearly used his shield there, so I would have assumed that they would have tried to flash it for some kind of play, as Heimerdinger is now actually able to really do his damage towards him.
And you haven't really want to go in, you could just ult Eid. If I was stunned long enough for the Nautilus to get in there and get a hook.
If Heimerdinger wants to shut down this Pantheon, he needs to somehow get that timing off that shield, or like bait it with some other ability. Because right now that shield is his main problem. As long as he can get that shield off before he can do anything bad, he's vibing. Blitzcrank. I'm sorry, not Blitzcrank. Nautilus in a position here with the Xayah Yuumi bot lane. Looks like he's pinging as in he wants to go in. Blitzcrank on the opposite direction. Getting engaged on by the Nunu, about to get knocked up instead. Oh, nope, they call it back. Smart play. Oh, God. They get rid of the explosion. Nunu, oh, just missed by the Nautilus. Nautilus does have R here, so if they want to engage, it will most likely start with that. But they definitely don't want to give up this drag to VU and lose even more of their once had lead. VU definitely looking to engage on this. I do believe Corki has package. Oh, we do see an engage first onto the Nautilus. Nautilus R being used to disengage. So much damage from the Lucian and the Heimerdinger. Corki package being used to also engage onto them, doing insane amount of damage. Heimerdinger just walking through the Corki package. Lucian being able to shut down the Corki perfectly. Xayah Yuumi combo being too much from the handle. Looks like Nautilus and the Lucian will be getting caught by it. This Yuumi is just too much to handle, looks like. As is pretty much the main reason that they are just unable to secure kills against the main damage of VU.
The Pierce Desire is the only thing that's actually killing them. Still alive and good.
Oh man, it's more of the Yuumi, really. I feel at least. I feel like this is the Yuumi show right now. Yuumi is just showing that she can be a massive help towards her team. Oh, Pantheon R coming in, ulting immediately onto the Lucian, trying to do as much damage as he can. Blitzcrank trying to disengage the Pantheon from his Lucian, getting ignited and killed. by the Pantheon. And just like that, VU is not really too much of a lead against CLG, as they have secured even dragons, but they are a little under 2k gold lead as things
Uh,
calm down. Sorry, go ahead.
I have to say that VU's team is I'd like to believe a little bit more scaling. As you all know, Lucian, Ari both fall off pretty badly. And the only person that actually falls off from VU would be Pantheon, but even then he still has that stun and the CC, which makes him at least somewhat relevant. Was it CLG's gonna really want to cut this game out short? At least try to end it as soon as possible before Corky starts to get all of his items, and so does Zaya. Zaya's already starting to destroy their team. The amount of damage that she's doing is disgusting, actually. So it's gonna be a toughy one.
It seems like the camera really likes to focus the Pantheon when he recalls. Oh
Oh,
no!
oh,
Because yeah,
crap.
there's the pause and the reconnection as we see a lot of time has passed. DC.
Yeah.
Well, what team do you think is winning right now? Like decide.
I
Like,
would.
if you could decide.
Originally, I was gonna say CLG, but now I think it's gonna be VU. That Zara is really sorry, that Zaya is really like actually picking apart their team. Not much that they can really do. They have a lot of people at the Pantheon W, the Nunu W, and the Yumi, who just gives them basically a free roots and a heal. They really have to focus Zaya to even come close to winning the team fight, actually.
I agree. Dude, I don't like how well Yumi is working.
Neither. Yumi is, at least in my opinion, not the funnest champion to play against. Um, I actually played against an AP Yumi once. One of her Qs dealt like 200 something damage, or was it 300? I don't know. All I know is that my support died from a Yumi Q, and I was
Damn.
also low from that Yumi Q. This is a lot of damage.
Damn.
Anything
I
good?
think. Hopefully he gets back soon, because no one really likes a long pause.
Anything good? Yeah.
You think this is still like winnable for both teams though? Like you think like
It's
you
one
wouldn't
of
be
the best
surprised?
teams, definitely.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
almost all their gold is focused on the Zaya. They're able to cut out the Zaya. They cut out like about like third of their gold, total gold. While on CLG, the gold is much more evenly distributed. Even if the Heimerdinger is down 5 deaths, he has like he has about 30 something, 36 more CS on the Pantheon, which is really keeping him in this game.
dang. This pause is. Oh baby.
It's a little worrying actually.
Yeah.
Everyone's okay.
Oh,
Stab.
what we got going on here in chat? Might need a little hands on. Whoa, what's all right. Okay. That chat's it's a little weird. A little bit on the sus side. I do believe that Yushin is in a relationship with about half or more of the Discord server that is not LCS.
That
What a
is probably true.
what a Chad.
Yeah.
Absolute Chad. However, I will say I was number one. I think Pure Lunar is actually Now that he's able to really be part, because of he's getting his items up with that CS lead, which is actually pretty huge. But the already does have a lot more kills. But the Quirky being able to now be a part of it's pretty huge actually. I think at least. Because
Yeah,
package does so much damage. It did so
um,
much damage. It killed the Heimerdinger because he just kept walking into it, which is sad.
it's kind of like a mini Rumble ult. Also, technically, was it? What's his name again? Wait, what's the mid's name? How did I forget his name? Corky's alright. He actually has more items, and I think also more gold than him. 3 kills, 15. Yeah, Corky does have a slight item advantage right now. It's surprising considering that he's out 3-3, but makes sense because if you look at the CS.
Oh boy.
Bruh. Are they still in the pause? Like in actual time, real time?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, hey, we're back.
Oh,
Oh, well, it froze. Did it freeze for you?
yeah, it froze for me too. Oh boy.
Poopsicles. Oh, these are
Oh
some
boy.
technical difficulties. Please stand by. So, Bruno, what is your favorite? Oh,
I
no,
revive him
that's a
now.
question. What's
Now I
your
don't have to
favorite
answer it.
champion? No,
No.
answer the question,
No.
Bruno.
No. Okay.
What is your favorite league champion, or who is your favorite league champion?
I can't say that right now because looks like Nellis is going to completely commit onto the Quirky, forcing his flash away, not being able to do much about it. However, he is starting to hurt now, as he doesn't really have much. Well, Blitzcrank getting a nice hook onto the Nunu. Lucian doing a lot of damage using his ult. Nunu also ulting to do something against it, but nothing can be done as the Blitzcrank gets a knockoff, securing the kill for the Lucian.
With
And I would
the
say,
jungler being down, this could be a Baron angle if they really want to.
yeah, we see
The,
the RETP to bot lane to try to negate the tower, but oh my god. Yeah,
uh,
I don't know how I feel about that TP now.
well, arguably wasn't the best TP because I can just set up her feathers without using ult. Just root her. And
Alright,
what
they need
makes
to
ours
back.
up is their slipperiness.
Yeah, they need to back like right now. Oh, they're not gonna let them back, which is actually a pretty smart play, considering that their Zaya is going to town bot lane. It's actually gonna
Should have
keep
actually
going. She's gonna go as far as she can. Damn.
could
Nautilus
have actually
sadly flashing and not getting much to show for it.
she could have actually looked to at least take out another tower there.
Yeah, no, Zaya had her priority straight there. Knew that the Baron was definitely going towards side of CLG and decided to completely just solo shove that lane.
Huh? That was a smart idea. It was definitely a better idea to do that at least.
Now with Baron, we will have to see what can be done with it, I guess, because they are not real. The CLG is not. It's definitely not a head turret. It's definitely not a head gold. Although they do have the kill lead, it's not really amounting to much. But I mean, really, all they can do now is take some kind of fight where their Heimerdinger stays alive. Like Heimerdinger, Lucian, Ari have been so pivotal, and with the Ari getting soloed in the ball lane trying to defend that really low turret, it did not go too well. If the Ari would, if the I feel like the Ari would have TP'd to the other turret, I feel like they could have negated a lot more. But just the fact that she's TP'd to that low of a turret and got ulted immediately was not the play.
Arguably, I wouldn't really expect the Zytero to basically one-shot me like that.
I
So,
feel like I would. I mean, I've already seen her do it.
that's true.
She's already done it.
But they should
Ari
have
looking
been
to engage.
partial health.
Yeah. At this point, I'm not surprised. This Zaya damage. Oh my god, massive snowball coming in from that Nunu, but not amounting to much as we just engage from the Nautilus and to the Blitzcrank. Yumi deciding to ult with the Zaya doing a lot of damage with her own ult, missing a lot of it, not getting any damage from it. Nunu ulting, however, it looks like the sustain from VU is a lot more than than the tanks of CLG can handle, and their main DPS was not there for that fight. As we saw there, that it was mostly just the Lucian there, and Heimerdinger and Ari were a bit late to that, as opposed to the VU were completely on there on time. So that's why they just really dominated that fight. Yeah, that was a matter of knowing when to fight and where your team was, because CLG could have easily won that fight if they would have had their DPS there on time, but it looks like VU got the upper hand there with their own team being able to get there faster.
Yeah, that more Shubo pass really came in clutch there. I think Zai would have died without it. Uh, it's really the only thing that kept her alive, and the only thing that actually allowed them to win the fight. Because once she's dead, the only damage you have then is Corki. Compared to the amount of gold that Zaya has, Zaya is definitely uh, their main damage dealer.
That easily, like the Pantheon can like have a squishy with his stun combo basically, but that's it. The
Yeah.
Zaya does a lot of damage right now. Corki now has 3 items, or if you count his boots, 4. But I mean, that's a lot of damage. I think Corki now is heavy damage now. Corki right now is a menace. But Blitzcrank
Oh
getting
my.
completely caught there from both sides. Nothing to be done there. With the Blitzcrank down, we may see some kind of movement from VU, as they now have the 4K gold lead as we reach the late game.
Yeah, we officially reached late game status as a result. We're really seeing. Remember how we first saw in the beginning of the lane? Uh, we saw Lucian 2-0. No, sorry, Lucian with 1 kill and 1-1-1 against the Zai, which was 0-2. It really has changed. Scaling does matter, and they were not able to finish the game fast enough.
Yeah, if you were to pick somebody from the side of VU for an MVP, which one would you pick? And then I'll ask you for CLG, obviously. But yeah, for right now for VU, who do you think is like their main player?
Okay,
Or
so it's between two different players. It's Yamo Esmo and Crispy Chicken 25. Both of them, specifically Yamo Esmo in the last game with the Mordekaiser, was absolutely incredible. While Crispy Chicken this game has really shown up, is really just putting out so much damage and in a way somewhat carrying this game. Not exactly, because the team is also putting in effort. The rest of the team is
yeah,
also doing something, but like she's definitely doing a lot.
yeah, the Zaya definitely does a lot in this game. Oh my gosh, Blitzcrank does not care. He is absorbing all that damage. Getting oh no, this fight is terrible. As we see Yumi ult brutes their entire team. Nunu ult doing a lot of damage before they go down. Corki doing a lot of damage. Flashing away, being able to do a lot of damage on the background. Pantheon ulting from the back end, not being able to do enough. Blitzcrank one tap getting caught by the Zaya. Zaya going in. Zaya more damage with the Yumi. Nothing can be done. That should maybe possibly
That's
be it.
game.
Actually, that's game. Yeah,
Yeah,
damage is there for towers. Yeah, that's game. That I think yeah, that's game, right? Yeah, that's game.
it should be game. I'd assume so.
They're gonna shove both mid and top here to get the Nexus. Yep. All right. As we watch this the game slowly end, which I also kind of agree that Yama Esmo is the MVP from the 2 games with his Mordekaiser and the Nunu. So yeah, let's go with that, I guess, for the MVP. All right. John, could you please ping him while we wait for Yamaesmo? We could talk about this damage. That was all Heimerdinger and Zaya. Well, Zaya and Corki did a lot of damage, but it was mostly the Zaya Yumi combo that really showed up today, and that those team fights were just massive. Yumi obviously being a massive support here, doing so much.
Not gonna lie, I do not know his Discord name.
Understandable.
Oh, Umaru. I'm assuming he's probably crispy chicken.
I think Umaru is just the Yumi, isn't that?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I just have to say it's just the Mordekaiser in the first game. They like literally like just had their way because of Mordekaiser, and then Nunu obviously did a pretty solid job too. Obviously
Yeah,
not nearly as good as the Mordekaiser, but that's just because the champ.
yeah, they did ban it out.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, dude.
there we go. You are Yama Esma, right? How you say it?
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Nice. So we chose you for the MVP candidate.
Okay, my team's really wondering. Like game one, they forgot who I was playing, so there was that. And then game
Mordekaiser.
two, I was 1-7. So there you go.
Yeah, no, we just chose because of the Mordekaiser.
It's
The
cool skin though, huh?
This is such
yeah.
an awesome skin, dude. I want that skin.
That was the only reason I played that champion, actually, just to flex new skin.
No,
Seriously?
yeah.
Yeah,
You cracked at it, dude.
yeah. I mean, a Mordekaiser's jungle. It's a sleeper pick.
It was a solid one. Do you want to say anything to the not LCS or basically your next opponent then?
Well, I first want to say it was a fun game with CLG. The second one I really kind of screwed up, and my team carried my ass in there, which is pretty nice. First game, we were really feeling it, so that was overall. But frankly, I'm looking forward to the next couple games. It'd be nice if they don't get rescheduled ahead of time. I know I had to reschedule the last one due to some inconveniences, but other than that, looking forward to playing games on time.
Yeah, solid game. Congratulations on your dub. Do you have anybody you want to commend from your own team?
Um, I gotta say, Pure Lunar. Overall, the guy is truly the sleeper MVP of this league. Best mid laner by far. Don't at me, or if you want to at me, feel free to slide in the DMs. But especially because he was playing like a madman because he was trying to get to his wing stop that's been sitting on his desk.
Ah, that is why he was
Yeah.
hungry.
But I also like our Yon pick, and I gotta also highlight our cat support. Her mouse wasn't working, and she figured, what, cat was probably the best bet to go for in that situation.
You know she out damaged the opponents in the first game. I forgot exactly who, but she out
Uh,
damaged like
it was
three
the
of them or two of
Wukong
them.
and I
Oh,
forgot who else.
it's a bloodlust cat. No, I was really impressed. I mean, our bot lane really rolled both games, so I thought if anything, MVP probably should have been actual MVP would have been just our bot lane together.
It was
Uh,
between you and the ADC.
the crispy
Well, I
chicken.
mean, fuck chicken, but
All right.
that's my stance. I love the man, but also hate him.
Do you have any last statements before we let you go?
Um, Want to just put it out there, community poll. If you guys want me to play any other dumb picks in the jungle, feel free. I'm not a jungle main, so I'll be spinning wherever y'all are feeling.
Okay.
Nice. And
And I'm looking forward to seeing WAP in the finals.
nice.
I think we have to play someone else in between, but we'll just see WAP in the finals.
All right. Confident. Nice.
Alrighty, but I'll catch y'all later. I gotta eat and grab a drink, and y'all have a good rest of your night.
You too.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
you
for
too.
coming, showing up.
Thanks, man.
And with that, that is the end to VU versus CLG. CLG sadly getting rolled in the first game, but definitely showing up second game. However, just not being enough for VU. There's a 2-0 loss for CLG. And with that, I guess goodbye.